Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us at Indie Love, an intimate conversation with Indie Love. And I have some wonderful ladies with me this afternoon. I have Miss Terry with us, Ayanna, Yaya, BSB, and Miss Terra from BSB. Thank you, ladies, for joining me to discuss Indie Love's 10-year celebration. So I'm gonna start with Terry because Terry has attended every last single Indie Love. She's traveled with us. We went to Los Angeles. She traveled with us when we took it to New Orleans. Terry has been a huge supporter from day one. So before Terry, what did you think when you first saw that there was going to be a free, because year one was free, a free event with all of those amazing authors?
I don't think any of us foresaw this coming to this point. Um, that first year was exciting. That's all I can say. It was very, very exciting because it was something new. It was something. It's more like family now. It's grown. We've met new people. We connect in different areas outside, but just to know the vast community of people who are readers of indie readers of Black romance. So that's the most beautiful thing there is.
Ayana, when was your first event? Right.
My actual first event was virtual. Let me tell y'all, I recall jumping in Joss's inbox. She's hiding her face because I know she was like, "Who the hell is this?" When I saw Joss's event, based because I love Belvin and wanting to meet her and Nako, and I was like, "How can she?" First of all, the event was going to be in New Orleans. I know New Orleans prices. The venues I know are expensive. So I'm like, how can you afford this and to give us this and to give us that? I'm like, I guess this a lady rich and she just doing stuff. Like I had no idea what was going on. But I personally, like I was like, girl, you got to tell me the secrets. Like, what's up? And so my first event should have been in New Orleans for during COVID, but everything was shut down. So we did virtual. And it was a blast. I was excited. I literally was on there all damn day. I know she was like, when you gonna get off? So when it finally made it to New Orleans, it was my first in person. And y'all, let me tell you, I met Love Belvin for the first time and I froze. I was like starstruck. And I couldn't believe, and it was like she even told me I gave a little weird energy, but I couldn't. So I had to make it up when I got to Atlanta. But the environment, first of all, it being in New Orleans, I am a NOLA girl to heart. So I brought king cakes. So we had it, the whole vibe was there. And it was packed. So to see the event so full, CCJ and Love Belvin and release, the lines were like long. They were all over the place. And it just was beautiful to see the literary community that we see online all the time in person. And like Terry said, it's like a family reunion.
Yeah.
It really is like a family reunion because I mean to see these girlies that you interact with and don't know them. I've actually developed some of the greatest relationships just from being online in this literary community.
Tara, what was your first event and how did you feel?
So, of course, it was the virtual event as well. I did the virtual event. I think I won some books because you had some giveaways during that. I
Mm-hmm.
won something from you, something from Bailey, and maybe Monica. And then my first in person event was New Orleans. And that was the first time I got to meet Yaya and Allegra in person. So that was exciting. And then I came, of course, to Atlanta the following year. And each event was just beautiful. I mean, all the authors, all the supporters and lines, and it was great. I loved it.
What are you guys most looking forward to for this year, for our 10-year celebration?
So what am I looking forward to this year? More family, just seeing those faces again that I've seen. I mean, the girlies are from everywhere. I love seeing them, but most importantly, this will be my first time seeing Lady Nisha, who I am a huge fan of. We beta read for her, and so getting my first hug from her, getting my first hug from Nako, who I have been a fan of for years, and Nako kind of went behind the scenes for a while, so I'm finally getting to meet her in person. And that for me is what it really is about, being able to bring the community together as a whole.
For this year, I just want to see, the authors and just to see them continue to do the work they've done. And also, I'd like to see the crowds because it's funny how the crowds have grown. And the last time that you have people with wagons, they're buying so many books that they're dragging wagons. I was like, oh my God, I need to get on that on that realm. But it's just funny, and I just love the atmosphere. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing the people that I haven't seen since last year. And it's funny because we have become a family and people have babies and they share it with us, so we feel like we're a part of everybody's life. So it's just one big family reunion. We'll get together again. We'll hang out, we'll have fun, we'll buy our books, we'll discuss our books, we'll chat with the authors. It's an event. It's an event you don't ever want to miss. Once you become a part of this family, you just want to stay there. I don't want to ever be out, basically. So yeah, and sometimes you get the inspiration, the male inspiration that comes into the mix too. So you get to take pictures with the Sadiqs of the world, and all those things. So that's pretty great too.
So I'm looking forward to a lot of things, actually. The narrator is going to be there, right? Midnight Michael. Looking forward to meeting him. Looking forward to seeing my BSB ladies, Allegra and Ayanna, and you too, Jeff,
Thank
and
you.
you too, Terry. um,
Wow.
for the lineup, I'm looking at the lineup on my iPad right now. And of course, Love Belvin, got to get my hug in with her. I'm anxious to see Jacinta Howard because I've never met her. I did that prototype series. I love her work.
Mhm.
Takira Allen, I'm really looking forward to
At this
meeting
point.
her.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to connecting and seeing everybody and seeing the smiles on everybody's faces and um, just the buzz of what's to come.